Real proud of you. Good job. Now, this, next thing we're going to talk about, let's go to our home page. Okay, you can get out of that app for now. If you want to go back and practice later, you can. But now we're going to talk about, we're going to start our introduction on ecosystems. Okay? So can anybody raise their hand and tell me what they think an ecosystem is? What do you think, Mackenzie?
Wildlife.
Wildlife? Okay. Remington?
Like, how many, species there are?
Okay. Out of what?
Animals.
Animals? Okay. Ryan, what do you think? What do you think ecosystem is?
Rainfall.
What?
Rainfall.
Rainfall? Okay. Has a lot to do with it.
Where non-living and living things live.
Okay. There are houses where everything lives.
Okay.
Okay. Well, let's look at the definition according to this website.
Can you do that?
No. Y'all can just read off of mine.
Yeah.
Okay. It says, an ecosystem is a complex set of relationships among the living resources, habitats, and residents of an area. It includes plants, trees, animals, fish, birds, microorganisms, water, soil, and people. Okay, so all of that stuff makes up an ecosystem. Not just one, but everything that's involved with it. Okay, it says ecosystems vary greatly in size and the elements that make them up, but each is a functioning unit of nature. Everything that lives in an ecosystem is dependent on the other species and the elements that are also part of the ecological community. If one part of an ecosystem is damaged or disappears, it has an impact on everything else. When an ecosystem is healthy, scientists say it is sustainable. This means that all the elements live in balance and are capable of reproducing themselves. There is usually biodiversity, which means a lot of different parts of that living organisms and the species in the environment. Okay, so that's what we're going to talk about today, is the difference in the effects on one species to another. And we're going to do that in graphing form. That's why we're practicing all this graphing stuff. So we're going to show the difference in barn owls compared to mice. What do we know about barn owls compared to mice?
What?
An owl compared to a mouse. What do you think?
An owl is part of the bird family.
Okay. What else?
An owl is bigger than a mouse.
It is bigger.
But owl eats more than a mice.
They eat more than a mice.
I know.
What do they eat?
The owl flies.
Owls fly. What?
The owl eats mice.
Owls eat mice, right? You said more than a mouse. They do eat more, but they also eat them.
Oh.
Okay? So that's what we're going to learn is how does the population of mice and owls compare to one another? And do they affect each other? Okay? So right now, we are going to hand out a few materials.
Alright.